This week's polls are brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. Epic razors, epically affordable. Find them in stores or online. Jeremy, give us some polls.
I'm going to be honest with you, Chris. I've been running around doing a bunch of things. You got to give me 30 seconds.
Wow. Just perfect. I know, right? Top 5 television dads as we wait to see if Jeremy can get us ready for a segment that we have had produced that isn't being well produced because Chris Cody is in charge today. Top 5 television dads according to Amin El Hassan.
How far you want me going back?
All right, here we go. We're going to start with an OLI. Uncle Junior from the Jamie Foxx Show, played by Garrett Morris. He wasn't technically a father, but he was a father figure, and that's what matters. Number 5, Pops from the Wayans Brothers, played by John Witherspoon. Go ahead and hit the sounder at any point. Thank you.
He's having a hard time producing this show.
It's my fault.
Number 4, Fred Sanford.
Really?
From Sanford and Son.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Played by Red Fox. Number 3, Julius Rock. Played by Terry Crews in the show Everybody Hates Chris. Number 2.
I've always wanted to check out that show because it's called Everyone Hates Chris.
It's hilarious. You should. Number 2, James Evans from Good Times. Played by John Amos.
Good list, man.
And number 1, and no one can knock me off of this. I don't care how controversial this pick is. You guys are just going to have to deal with it. It is, of course, Michael Desiato from Your Honor, played by Bryan Cranston. That dude got involved in the mob and all type of shit just to cover up for his dumb kid.
Are you ready for polls, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm ready, Dan. Thanks for asking.
Lucy, did you see what Amin did there, though? Did you see Amin likes to, you can check him out on Oddball with Charlotte Wilder, but he likes to do his own show, independent of our show, and has, a lot of layers to his nuanced comedy. Did you see what he did there?
Yeah.
Live your life, Amin. Do what feels good to you.
Thanks. Thanks, Lucy. Did you see what Lucy did there?
Roy, surely you saw what Amin did there with his list.
Sure. Yes, I saw it.
It's a good list.
It is a good list. Bryan Cranston, always a good dad.
There you go.
Breaking Bad and everything. Yeah.
Malcolm in the Middle, too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He's 3 for 3.
Michael Desiato on Your Honor is the number 1 television dad of all time because you needed an exceptionally white person against all the other black people that you had.
What?
Is offensive to me.
My God.
Amin's top 5.
You could have done so much better than that.
I told you number 1 was going to be a controversial pick. A lot of people are going to be upset. How dare you say that name? But I stand by it. Michael Desiato.
Is Tony ready on the pool, which is what I'd like to go to. I didn't expect a delay with is Jeremy ready on the polls. I wanted the delay to not be a delay.
Need another minute.
Yeah, of course.
I see what you did there, Dan.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
All right, now, does he have a GoPro on his head? Is that what Tony is doing? Is there anyone? Okay, thank you for all the help with my video capabilities up on the roof.
Back to you, Dan.
Yeah, we'll get back to that in just a second.
Is vital to sports radio? 86% of the audience says yes.
And, of course, we're talking about the Stugotz.
That's right. Just something that lends a little accent. We never got to the Mad Dog sound that I meant to get to earlier of just what sports radio sounds like. He left early, Stugotz did today. We'll have to get to that Tony Rizzo sound from Cleveland because he said he had sound. He came in with sound today saying it's the most sports radio of sounds. And then I said it can't be the most sports radio of sounds because here's Mad Dog Russo giving you the most sports radio of sounds.
Nice to have you with us on an afternoon program as we kick off a broadcast day on the 18th day of July on Mad Dog Unleashed. Hi, everybody. Yours truly, Christopher Russo with Colin Schmeling, Eddie Erickson, 718-937. I'm sorry, 1-800-MAD-DOG-6. I'm giving you the old WFAN number from 50 years ago. What is it? 1-800-MAD-DOG-6. That's it. Yeah. 888. There we have it. I got to wake up. 888-MAD-DOG-6 is your two-way sports talk telephone number.
This is what happens when you try and allow the 60-year-olds to age in the media game.
That number was from the 80s.
He just came out like he's mailing it in. He's soaring on the heights of I'm a first take famous guy. I didn't think I was getting. Wait a minute. Let me play for you what just happened. Mad Dog Russo is feeling himself. I've seen this distortion happen to both Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith. That thing is an intoxicant. Everyone's just like, yeah, you're loud and you're great. And Mad Dog didn't think he was going to get another chance at this. And now every Wednesday he's coming out there, and he's a big star. And Chris Cody, what people don't know is he's your dad. and he's your dad because he's your dad's age, and he's getting a reinvention he never thought possible when he went behind a paywall.
Just playing the hits.
No,
Good afternoon, everybody.
No, but he's coming in. I want you to imagine him shaking one hand and lifting up a top hat with the other.
Nice to have you with us.
He's soaring on the. He didn't think this would happen again in his career. He had no. Can you imagine what this has been like for Mad Dog? He's like, I'm gonna just drill it to the end behind a paywall. No one's gonna notice when I leave. And then Stephen A. Smith opens a door, and it's what we all needed: another old white guy giving you his voice on television.
Nice to have you with us on an afternoon program.
On an afternoon program.
It, like right there, he thought he was like, ah. There's no. He's not even saying a word. It's just
him. It's just him being great coming out, and it's him. He's here, and here's a sound for you. And are you not entertained?
That's exactly what the tornado sirens in Iowa sound like right before a storm.
Everybody hide.
Yeah, poor Lucy's triggered right now.
We got to get to the basement.
That does.
On him.
It sounds like the car they're using Ghostbusters.
The siren, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get to the rest of the polls.
Should Damian Lillard want it more? 79% of the audience says yes. Are all insurances bullshit, including the one in blackjack? 91% of the audience says yes. Does it scare you that Hellboy is threatening to burn down someone's home? 56% of the audience says yes. Big fat white face. Do podcasts have airwaves?
Oh,
Big
yeah,
one.
That's a good question.
57% of the audience says no.
No. How about that?
Has your wordplay landed successfully? If you have to say, it's called wordplay at the end.
Hey, man.
That was Roy.
85% of the audience says no.